Welcome to the 2019 NHL Gaming World Championship. We are just outside of New York for the U.S. Regional Final at the NBC Sports Group facilities in Stanford. This is the third and final stop on the road to Las Vegas and the World Final. Today, we have the top 8 American GWC gamers taking center stage, including returning U.S. winners John Wayne and Junior Pence, and rising star Top Shelf Cookie. It's down to this: go to Vegas or go home.
Face off, and we are underway.
I think this year definitely has a great talent pool and probably the best one the U.S. has ever seen.
I don't think there's a time where he's even breathing in the entire game.
I think this is the best my game's ever been.
All of these high-danger opportunities.
It would be a heck of a weekend if I win $50,000. It'll be the biggest celebration you've ever seen.
Behind the net, he scores!
We have 8 players who have traveled from all across the country
I'm here to win.
with the hopes of qualifying for the World Finals in Las Vegas.
I think Vegas might be calling my name this year.
Welcome to the U.S. Regional Final. I'm Todd Harris. Today we have the top NHL 19 players from all across the U.S. competing for their spot in the final. We have 3 returning players from the 2018 edition and 5 newcomers who are ready to challenge for their chance at the title. And alongside me is Ardo Cal and Andrew Nasher Telford. Gentlemen, are you set for a great day of gaming?
I'm really excited for the American Regional Finals. 3 familiar faces, 5 new ones. It's going to be electric.
Yeah, how about the mix of guys we have here? Junior Pence, John Wayne, and Cookie returning from last year. Ton of new guys in the mix as well. Should be a lot of fun.
All right, last week was the second stop of this year's NHL Gaming World Championship. We had one of the best matches in GWC history with Young Gren and Josh Fearless taking each game of their series to overtime. After losing Game 1, Gren was able to recover and win 2 straight games to secure his return ticket to Vegas. That match may have exhausted Gren because he couldn't quite take down Nuclear in the final. Nuclear beat him 2-1 in their series to become the 2019 Canadian champion. Then back at our first stop of this year's NHL Gaming World Championship, we were in Sweden for the European Regional Final. It was a familiar outcome as Finland's Eki went undefeated in regional play to secure his place in Las Vegas. This year, he will be joined by another tough opponent, Hanselino. So 2 regions down, and we have 4 finalists already advancing to the finals. Only question is who will join them in 3 weeks in Las Vegas with the hopes of becoming the world champion. Reminder that we have a new format from 2018. So let's take a look at the road to the 2019 NHL Gaming World Championship Final. The journey began with online qualifiers across each of the 3 regions, Europe, Canada, and the U.S. Hundreds of competitors faced off in single elimination brackets with only the top 8 moving on to the live regional finals. First was in Stockholm, the second was in Toronto, and the third is today in New York. The winner and runner-up from each live regional final will win a trip to compete in the World Finals in Las Vegas, Nevada, where they will attend the NHL Awards and compete head-to-head to win their share of $100,000. Take a look at this. $5,000 goes to the regional champion here. Second place, though, gets that shot to go to Vegas as well. And when you get to Vegas, if you win the whole thing, $50,000, $15,000 to the runner-up. And there you see it drops down to $2,500 for 5th and 6th place, respectively. Right now, let's take a look at the 8 players who are competing today in the U.S. Regional Final. Guys, loaded with talent.
Absolutely. Top Shelf Cookie, one of the favorites, simply because the way the bracket is structured. TSC, on paper at least, might have a clear path to the final, but not if the new faces have anything to say about it. That other side of the bracket, though, Junior Pence and John Wayne on a collision course, perhaps? Wow.
Yeah, that could be the matchup of the day. We see John Wayne and Junior Pence potentially matching up here in that next round. But that bottom bracket, don't sleep on them as well. Dev's kind of an underrated player going into this tournament. He may face off against Cookie later on. We'll see what happens here today.
All games will be played using Hockey Ultimate Team. Now, HUT is an NHL 19 game mode that allows you to create your fantasy lineup and compete online against other players from around the world. Before today's event, the regional finalists all took part in a fantasy draft to select their 25-player roster and NHL team. Each player has their own custom roster, with no two competitors having the same NHL players. This is a really unique feature. I'm excited to see this line pairing. All right, Nash, let's talk about some of these lines because they are absolutely legendary.
Yeah, two of our favorites in this tournament, John Wayne and Cookie. John Wayne, he's got Crosby, Rantanen, Pasta, Barkov. Cookie's there with Ovi, Tarasenko, Ben, Eichel. Going to be these guys going head-to-head. Lots of good matchups today.
Ooh. We will see how it all plays out. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because coming up next, we have the quarterfinal round matches here at the NHL Gaming World Championship. America's best gamers, including John Wayne, last year's U.S. regional champion, Junior Pens, last year's runner-up to Wayne in New York, and Top Shelf Cookie, who many competitors are calling the player to beat. Stay with us. The Astro Gaming A40 Tournament Ready Headset Plus Mixamp Pro TR is the premier audio solution for esports athletes, content creators, and streamers. Use discount code NHL15 to get 15% off your order now on astrogaming.com. Welcome back to the NHL Gaming World Championship. The top 8 players in America are here today, all with high hopes of reaching Vegas in that $50,000 payday. I'm Todd Harris, and I'm here with Arda Ocal and, of course, Nasher. Guys, let's drop the puck and get to the highlights of the quarterfinals. We will start with Junior Pens taking on Fisher Cell.
Yeah, Junior Pens, your runner-up in the 2018 NHL GWC Grand Finals, looking to make a statement here, and he will with moves like that. Wow.
How about the speed and the agility from Connor McDavid? A breakaway, he goes into the back skate and is able to bury it on the backhand. Sigh of relief there from Junior Pens.
But don't count Fisher Cell out quite yet. He was down 2-1 here in the third period, looking for more in the offensive zone. Converts on the one-timer, ties the game.
Fisher, not an easy opponent at all. You see him with the Alexander Ovechkin bobblehead. Gives it a little wink to the camera, playing with the camera, but Junior Pens is on the rush the other way.
Yeah, he is a Grand Championship finalist for a reason. Reasons like this, that he is able to get back into the game seemingly at times at will, but that is a costly mistake. We see that a lot in this tournament, and we see it here again, that goaltender dishing out the puck maybe a little too soon.
Then in our second quarterfinal, we had none other than John Wayne facing off against Frog Stomp.
Yeah, if Junior Pens is all about the analytics, John Wayne all about the eye test. He feels it from his gut. He has a section of fans. Even his dog has a section of fans, Nasher.
And John Wayne's play just completely dominant in this game. You see him sticking to his game plan going into this tournament. He wants to slow the game down, find open space. That is what he does right here with Sidney Crosby, finding the backdoor pass.
Come on. More of the same. I mean, John Wayne has that suffocating style of play. He will possess the puck in the offensive zone until he just wears you down, and then all of a sudden the puck is in the back of the net just like that.
So there you go, John Wayne making his way into the semifinals. Guys, it's the matchup that everyone thought we would see, Junior Pens taking on John Wayne.
Oh, this is the matchup of the day. We see Junior Pens and John Wayne, two very experienced players, coming here head-to-head. That is certainly going to be a good one.
So one semifinal was set. The next one, though, an absolute wild card shootout with a man known simply as Top Shelf Cookie.
Hi, my name is Top Shelf Cookie, and I'm from Lewis Center, Ohio. I'm currently a marketing student at The Ohio State University. I'm happy to be back this year and have another opportunity at hand. I'm going to give it all I got, and we'll see what happens. This year, I'm a lot better as a player overall, offense, defense, just all around. I'm confident. I'm very confident in my abilities. If I'm on my game, I think I'm a very difficult opponent to beat. So I just got to make sure I come ready on Thursday and give it my all.
And here are the highlights from our third match between Top Shelf Cookie and Nippin' Biscuits.
I want to say it was the haircut, cutting that long hair from last year's GWC, but really, since winning that Columbus Blue Jackets tournament, he has been in the driver's seat competitively, probably at the top of the mountain, definitely in the United States, the one to go, on paper to go all the way to the finals, and this was really a showcase for him.
Yeah, we saw Nip and Biscuits get on the board early, but of course, Cookie is going to fight back. Rebound after rebound. Every single time he gets a good opportunity, he buries it.
Look at this, just creating space. Oh, the one-hand tuck. Are you kidding me? Yes, handshakes all around.
So that takes us to game number 3 in our last quarterfinal match. We had McLovin taking on NJ Devs.
Yes, of course, we're in Stanford, Connecticut, in the shadow of the Battle of the Hudson here between the Devils and the Rangers, two passionate fans of both fan bases. But Devils fans, stand up. This is your day here at GWC as NJ Devs is able to take this one.
NJ Devs really an underdog going into this tournament, and he came out here to put on a show. Now we have a penalty shot, a game-changing moment. How about that save? NJ's Hellebuck staying strong.
Even though there were 5 Rangers on that squad, it was Jesper Bratt, Nico Hischier, and sentimental favorite Adam Henrique. It's over. That got the job done for NJ Devs.
So here's a look at the bracket after the quarterfinal round. One semifinal has Junior Pens taking on last year's champion John Wayne. The other one, Top Shelf Cookie, going head-to-head with NJ Devs. So the first semifinal match, we had Top Shelf Cookie facing off against NJ Devs.
Yeah, NJ Devs was an unknown commodity in this one. He was facing a stiff test here in Top Shelf Cookie. Oh, yeah, scarf him down. Why not? But that's not going to be the only time you're going to need to eat those cookies because he was on a roll in this one.
No, those guys had to eat a lot of cookies if they're eating for every time that Cookie scored. What a game from him.
And much of the same in game number 2. It was an 8-3 final in game number 1. He ran away with it. Yeah, more of the same here. Oh, look, where did all the cookies go?
Cookie really just playing a dominating game from the get-go. We see this one tied at 1, but now he starts to run away with it. Really just doing work with Alexander Ovechkin in the corner, finding guys open in front, and you know he's happy about that performance.
More of the same in the third period. 2-1. It was tight until the final frame, but Top Shelf Cookie ran away with it, adding 2 goals in that final frame, winning 4-1.
All right, let's take a look at the updated bracket. Top Shelf Cookie is going to Vegas, something I thought I would never say. Cookie is in no matter what as either the champion or the runner-up. Guys, Top Shelf Cookie looking very strong. Nasher, talk about his chances against either Junior Pens or John Wayne.
Well, these guys very, very experienced and obviously good friends of Cookie. These guys have played each other a lot. They're familiar with each other, and seeing them go head-to-head, that's going to be a treat.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Up next, we have the semifinal match we have all been waiting for with the reigning U.S. champion John Wayne against last year's runner-up Junior Pens. Only one will be moving on to Vegas here at the NHL Gaming World Championship.
Junior Pens, his play style very hard to defend. He shoots a lot, very opportunistic, rebounds. Defense is really good. Just all around a great player.
Playing John Wayne's definitely gonna be a battle. I think it'll be a good series, but one thing's different from last year this year is if I want to make it back to Vegas, I'm gonna have to beat him this year. So gotta do my best and hope that happens.
Fellas, we are set now for the second semifinal, and this is one that a lot of people have said this should maybe be the championship. You've got John Wayne taking on Junior Pens. How do you see this playing out after what you saw from them in quarterfinals?
I mean, both of them are very impressive going into this semifinal. Both of them certainly deserve to go to the grand finals in Las Vegas. They were there last year, and they are both formidable opponents at the top of the mountain in the Chell community, but only one can move on, and you got to wonder whether it's going to be the analytics or whether it's going to be the heart that is going to carry them to the grand final.
Top Shelf Cookie waiting in the wings to see who he will face off against for the title of U.S. Regional Champ.
Let's go, baby. And an early goal by John Wayne. It's 1-0 with Mikko Rantanen.
Wow, a bad play there from Junior Pens. Played it out instead of covering it up. Put it in a weird place there off a bounce off the boards. Had the chance to pass it up the ice, and he gives it to John Wayne. Nice play there from John.
Have a look at it again. The goaltender, we have seen this problem in different regional finals. The challenge of distributing the puck from the goaltender in a very dangerous position, and that's exactly what happened there. John Wayne made him pay.
And the peanut gallery says you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Looking for the 1T and scores! Makes it 2-0 with Pasternak.
We've seen the differences that one-timers can make in this tournament, and Junior Penn's really just not able to get a stick on that one. He had a couple guys in position in front of the goaltender, but John Wayne doesn't care. He's going to throw it to the front anyways, and it somehow finds a way.
So how about that? 2 quick goals from John Wayne, already up 2-0 in game number 1.
Baby, come on, man.
Both competitors, champions at the NHL esports level, at the club level. John Wayne, we already mentioned. He scores! That's what John Wayne does. Makes it 3-0.
There we go. This is all John Wayne right now. Good opportunities are coming left and right for him. There's another one-timer right off the draw, right off the penalty. What a play. John Wayne up 3-0 over Junior Penn's.
Wow. How about that for a start?
Yotes in the house as John Wayne out to a 3-0 lead early on, guys. This has got to be I'll say a shocker, but 3 goals in the first period.
Yeah,
an incredible start.
I think Junior Penn's is kind of shook up, especially off that first goal where it was just a mental mistake. He had control of the puck with Price, threw it out, and then since then it's been all John Wayne. With a start like that, it's tough to bounce back. He still has plenty of time to work with. We've seen him come back like this before. He's just got to get something going.
He scores! How about that? Just as we say that, it's 3-1.
Okay, we've got a game now here. John Wayne able to get one on the board, and we see, or Junior Penn's doing what he does best, firing pucks at the net from the point, from wherever he can get them. That one manages to sneak by, didn't even need the rebound.
Junior Penn's is saying, take that. It's 3-1. A very important goal at this juncture. John Wayne was really running away with it there, but Junior Penn's now cuts the lead to 2. Great interception there. Is a partial break for John Wayne.
Let's go,
Scores!
Come on, man.
He was looking for the one-timer. The puck stopped in front of the net, and his player was there to convert.
The patience from John Wayne there, absolutely unbelievable. On those breakaways, you see a lot of guys trying to spam the one-timer, trying to just throw things on net. No, John Wayne decides, hey, I'm going to circle around, take my time, find the guy back door. Look at that. Beautiful play from John Wayne. And what's Big Bufflin doing all the way up on the rush there, stepping in? Bufflin's in the crease.
Taking a page out of Junior Penn's offensive playbook, throwing something on net, looking for the rebound to come, and that's exactly what happens. 4-1 now.
Junior Penn's, you got to think, is his strategy going to change with this third?
Scores! Again, John Wayne adding to his lead with Rantanen. It's 5-1.
Insult to injury, and the look on the face of Junior Penn says it all.
John Wayne just playing his game, and the thing about it is John Wayne has the wings on the opposite side, so he's able to set up a lot of these one-timers. Junior Penn opt to have left-handed players on the left side, right-handed players on the right side, and that's why we're not seeing a lot of one-timer opportunities from him.
And so far, so good for John Wayne. Everything going according to his plan. And Junior Penn's not happy about it at all right now. Here's Clefbaum at the point. He scores 5-2.
Penn's with a beautiful shot.
That was a laser beam.
Yeah, his shots from the point right now are just absolutely deadly. His 2 goals so far, 1 beauty from the point, and hey, how about another? 2-5, still a lot of time to work with. Junior Penn's has a chance to bounce back into this thing if he can get a few goals here early.
2:45 to go. Behind the net is John Wayne. Passes it. Intercepted by Penn's. Penn's looks for the one-timer and scores! The lead is cut to 2, and that's Taylor Hall.
A costly mistake there by John Wayne. Turns over the puck in his own zone, and Junior Penn's is going to take that. What a beautiful backdoor pass, and he's getting himself back into this game. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to make something happen.
Well, don't write off Junior Pens just yet. The one-timer converts for Taylor Hall. And now Junior Pens is only down by 2.
He has to win this draw if he wants a chance at winning this game. Gonna have to see a tie-up, potentially one-timer off the draw.
Tie-up, he wins it. McAvoy to Besser. Besser scores! Pedersen! 9.3 seconds to go, and it's a 1-goal game.
Never give up. Junior Pens making his way back. A huge tie-up leads to the open one-timer backdoor, and now he has to win this draw to have yet another chance.
So the penalty proving costly, guys. Look at this one more time. Oh.
John Wayne has it, circles around trying to kill time, and he will do it. Game 1 goes to John Wayne, barely.
It was a goal-scoring clinic in Game 1. After the break, we'll see who advances to the final to face Top Shelf Cookie. Welcome back to the semifinal matchup between defending champ Junior Pens against John Wayne. Game 1 went to John Wayne. Can Junior Pens close the gap and take it to Game 3?
Here's Pedersen. Pedersen for Junior Pens. Brock Besser trying to get through all those Coyotes players, won't make it. Besser still has it, though. Another opportunity, loses it again. Larkin chasing after it, swats it over to Besser. And now Clefbaum. To Klingberg, the save by Fleury.
John Wayne starting to play a little bit smarter. We're not seeing guys throw out pucks, especially at this stage with Vegas on the line. You don't want to throw out the puck with your goaltender and have it go into the back of your net. Safe play there. Let's slow it down. That's what John Wayne does best. And now he won the draw and he's up the ice.
Just to finish the thought there about what John Wayne was saying about Junior Pens, both of them almost felt a little slighted going into the grand finals, as if to say that the other regions were thinking they were the weakest region going into the grand finals, but they certainly impressed, taking second and third spots. And a score there by Junior Pens. Anthony Duclair is the culprit. He's very happy about that.
Nice little play there from Junior Pens. Able to set up well, especially with Duclair there. 80 overall Duclair on his third line. You don't expect to score a lot of goals with him, but Duclair manages to get it done. A nice pass from the point to the mid slot. Great shot.
Both teams making line changes. Carlo. Virtanen for Junior Pens. To Duclair and scores. It's 2-0.
Duclair again. Finding Duclair wide open. This third line for Junior Pens has been the difference maker so far in this game. Opportunities are coming wide open for him. And right now, the roles have switched. First game was all John Wayne. This game, all Junior Pens.
So, Nash, you're saying Duclair not on the scouting report for scoring out there?
Well, with Junior Pens, who knows? He probably expects this. He's got something in mind for every single player in his lineup.
He made some line changes on his third and fourth line. He actually added players with lower overalls onto the third line, I believe including Anthony Duclair, specifically because he liked the way that he played with Duclair. Whereas players like Anthony Mantha went down to the fourth line, even though they have higher overalls. But John Wayne with a quick answer there.
John Wayne always gonna bounce back. Down 2-0 early in this game. He does not want to be in that spot for long. Easily bringing this thing back to 2-1. And right now, John Wayne in a good spot to bring this one back.
Just as fast as Junior Pens was able to take a 2-0 lead, it is Rantanen for John Wayne, bringing it to within 1. Here's Pedersen. Pedersen for Junior Pens. Loses it. John Wayne has it. 3:40 to go in the first.
Let's go!
Rantanen scores and ties the game.
Wow, Duclair with 2 goals early for Junior Pens, but Rantanen with back-to-back goals here for John Wayne. He has brought himself back into this game, and we are now 2-2.
So Junior Pens once again feeling the pressure with 3:30 to go here in the first. Already down a game, guys. He had a 2-0 lead, and just like that, John Wayne comes back and knots it up at 2.
That's a statement right there. Junior Penn's going up 2-0. John Wayne not needing another period in order to tie it up. And this game is back where we started.
Just within minutes, this whole dynamic has changed. Junior Penn's, I thought, was going to start running away with this thing going into the second period, but no. John Wayne has just taken over control, and now it is 2-2.
Here's Matheson for John Wayne. To Barkov. Matheson scores!
Wow.
Wow, he is firing on all cylinders in the offensive zone right now as John Wayne. 3-2.
And we've seen the same goal on each of the plays right now. If it isn't broken, don't fix it. He is keeping this thing perfectly in line. One-timers going across the middle, finding the guys wide open. We saw it twice with Rantanen and another one there with Lindholm.
See this again. Right in front of the net, unattended. John Wayne will score that one pretty much every time. 13 seconds to go, and that's a penalty for Junior Penn's.
Junior Penn's really needed to get that puck back, decided to go for the risky poke check, and he pays the price. He now has 12 seconds to win this draw and make his way up the ice. One last chance.
4-on-4 for 12 seconds.
What a turn of events. John Wayne has it, possesses it in the offensive zone. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and John Wayne is going back to Las Vegas.
Come on, man.
Dude, GG. I love you, man. GG's. Good games. Oh, good games. Oh, let's go. Come on. Sin City.
Vegas, baby. And then there were two. So John Wayne returns to the championship in the U.S. Regional. He'll take on Top Shelf Cookie TSC 2-0 over NG Devs. Wow, that is a great final, guys. At the start of this tournament, everyone thought this could be a possibility. We all knew that semi number 2 was going to be stellar between Junior Penn's and John Wayne if it played out this way. But Top Shelf Cookie 2 over NG Devs and John Wayne in there as well.
Vegas, baby, let's go! Come on!
We're down to the final. Will it be John Wayne or Top Shelf Cookie? We will find out next. Welcome back to the NHL Gaming World Championship. We are in the New York area for the U.S. Regional Final, and we have the two players moving on to Vegas. Today, they are competing for $5,000 and a first-round bye at Worlds. So while Cookie is making his first final, John Wayne is returning to Vegas. So what did he do with last year's winnings?
Dude, I got a puppy.
You got a puppy?
Yeah, he's a golden retriever. You want to see a picture real quick?
Yeah.
So in Vegas, the plan was, what I was going to do with the winning money was to go get a puppy. So me and my girl, right after Vegas, we started looking, and we ran into Carson. That ended up being his name. He's my world, man. He has definitely taken away from gaming, especially with like the licking in the hands and stuff, but you gotta just give him the pet, So sometimes I'm with one hand on the controller, but yeah, so he has taken away from gaming, but it's for the best, gets me out more active. And I think it's honestly helped with gaming because when you're gaming for so long and stuff, I think your mind gets cluttered. So getting some fresh air, coming back, it helps.
John Wayne said of Top Shelf Cookie, he's the nicest kid in the world. He's a class act. He's super good. Out of everyone, including myself, I pick Cookie. I'm like 5-17 against him. He is absolutely gross. That is a direct quote. In fact, they faced each other in the qualifiers. Cookie took it 2-1.
All right, back underway. This is game one. $5,000 on the line. Bragging rights. Both of these men already on their way to Vegas.
And Cookie already scoring. How about that with Nito Niederreiter? Quick goal, 1-0.
Ooh, a little sigh of relief there from Cookie. Happy to be on the board early, especially against a guy like John Wayne. How about a little one-timer 5-hole? John Wayne wishes his goalie could get that one back. But Top Shelf Cookie's going to go on the lead early in this one.
Absolutely no respect for his elder and the defending champion.
No respect at all.
Cookie
He doesn't need any. He's already going to Vegas.
Oh, we're going to hold on for that one.
And Cookie once again opting not to wear the headphones, wanting to listen to Arda's call.
Here's Lee, who loses it as well, and now Columbus collects it.
Guys, we talked about the different
He
lineups
scores!
coming.
John Wayne tied at 1.
A little bit of a turnover there in front, and of course, John Wayne's gonna make the most of it. How about Barkov wide open in the mid slot, and of course, he's gonna bury it.
Have a look at it one more time. Right between the hash marks. And John Wayne takes the lead.
Cookie forced to hear the full call.
And it's Marc-Andre Fleury for John Wayne.
Oh!
He scores! Cookie with Victor Arvidsson.
Before this series started, John Wayne said, Cookie's team, they seem to just have more heart. They come out of the puck come out of the corners with the puck. Right there, that's what happened. Cookie really tying up well along the boards, able to dig pucks out of the corners, make his way to the net, and that's how he buried that one right there with Arvidsson.
So it takes a 2-1 lead with this goal as we see it one more time. Able to connect with the one-timer as he has used to great success in this tournament. Here's Ovi. Ovi 8. Between the legs, oh, clang. Dinner time. And now, here comes a 2-on-1 for John Wayne. The ball scores! The one-timer converts. Now we have a tie game.
The difference that a post can make, just like in real hockey, post can change the momentum of a game. And right there, we see a post out at the other end. Puck bounces out, and John Wayne is able to take it all the way.
Yeah, this one's going to be a duel. Like, they both have their gloves, and they've taken them off their hands, and they're going to slap them with the gloves. I challenge you to a duel.
Oh, man, come on.
Like, neither of them are going to quit. Neither of them are going to relent. We might be in for a long series here. Here's Tatar. Gets hit. Skinner has it for John Wayne. And that will be a penalty shot. Oh, a crucial time of the game. Oh, and a save is made.
Unbelievable goaltending there by Cookie. And you know what? John Wayne actually had a 2-on-0 on that play. He decided to take the trip, resulted in a penalty shot. Hey, I'd rather take the 1-on-0 than a 2-on-0. Cookie coming in huge with the save, though.
2 minutes. Someone's walking away with a victory to take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3 series.
Cookie scores! Ovechkin creates the space, makes the move, and takes the lead.
Beautiful use of the back skate. Alexander Ovechkin, how do you do a forehand, backhand finish? And we've seen Alexander Ovechkin, the difference maker so far in this tournament. What a play on the breakaway with 1:31 left.
Look at the way Ovi creates space, back skating into his defender, and then makes the dangle. Oh, wow.
You know John Wayne was going for the poke check there, but Cookie not allowing it to happen with the back skate. And you can see the friends celebrating in the Great Clips room.
John Wayne, time for one more chance. Passes it to Pasternak, loses it, and it'll be Cookie who takes game number 1.
We're good. Oh, man, come on.
After the break, we'll see who will take the $5,000 and secure that first-round bye in Las Vegas. It is now time for game 2 of the series between John Wayne and Top Shelf Cookie. Cookie taking the first game in the best of 3. Both men already moving on to Vegas, but one of them will be moving on to the semifinals at the World Championships. Here we go, game 2, an opportunity for Top Shelf Cookie to take the win in the $5,000 if he gets the victory here, or if John Wayne gets the win, we're going to a third and final match.
Pasternak has it and scores! Early goal for John Wayne. It's 1-0.
Wow, what a play. Giving us a nice little pass from the point, finds a guy open, and no, instead of shooting it right away like a lot of players would do, John Wayne with his patience, his slow play, able to pull that one up and go backhand. Great goal.
Leaving no doubt. John Wayne shifting the momentum into his favor early here in game number 2. Just pokes it right in.
Go, baby. Come on.
Cookie not too happy
Pretty
about
much
that
the same
one.
reaction, though, from Cookie, whether he scores or he gets scored on.
Bumped off the puck. Here comes Cookie in the offensive zone looking for a pass. Couturier, the rebound, he scores, converts. Quick 2 goals. We are tied at 1.
Well, safe to say this is going to be a high-scoring game here. How about that? A shot, rebound, wide open backdoor. Tarasenko with the bury.
The Alaskan assassin with a look on his face of, are you kidding me? Give me some mojo. Give me some flow. Tarasenko puts it in. We're all tied up at 1.
I'm sorry, did we all just see that? Can Stinger put some pants on, please?
Shout out to Stinger. We love Stinger. No, we don't. Are you kidding me?
I was going to say, what?
This guy silly
Excuse
stringed
me?
us at the last game.
Yeah, he silly stringed us at Nationwide Arena.
That's not right.
A one-timer scores! Top Shelf Cookie!
There we go. Cookie, you know he's happy about that one. He has had countless good opportunities so far in this game. A couple big saves from Fleury on that end and a couple posts. But now he's finally able to get the lead with Nino Niederreiter.
Another one-timer for TSC. Maybe he'll change his name to 1TSC. Maybe not.
Probably not.
We'll keep it Cookie.
Come on.
Ooh. Intercepted by John Wayne. Lead pass to Toffoli doesn't get there. He'll chase after the puck and will keep it in with lead to behind the net. Looking for the one-timer and scores, ties the game. It's Toffoli.
John Wayne very happy with that one. Decided to wrap the puck around the boards. That's what led to that open opportunity backdoor. And he, of course, is not going to miss that one. We now have a tie game. Wow, this is getting interesting.
Right at the doorstep.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
And there's the reaction from both players.
Back comes John Wayne. Tierney. We're tied at 2. Toffoli.
Let's go.
Scores a 1T. And John Wayne takes the lead.
What a setup from John Wayne. Tic-tac-toe passing to find the backdoor pass. This guy is in his zone. A tough road to get here. Obviously, down in this series, he needs to fight back, and he is doing just that. He has now taken a 3-2 lead.
Let's go.
Looking for some line changes. Get some fresh pairs of legs on the ice for a final push with 40 seconds to go. Skating past 2 defenders behind the goal line. Cookie still has it, looking for a pass, gets it back. Here's Pulak at the point, brings it forward. Here's Niederreiter behind the net. Niederreiter. Let's go! Top Shelf Cookie with a just kidding. Ties the game.
Oh my goodness, Cookie has done it again. Only seconds remaining on the clock. He's able to set up a beautiful backdoor pass. John Wayne attempted the pad stack with his goaltender, but could not get it to work. What a play from Cookie.
Let's go, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go, baby! Behind the net for Couturier. Bumped off the puck, but Tarasenko gets it back. Tarasenko! Oh, the shot! Off the bar! Off the bar! And that would have been it. But John Wayne now loses it, and Cookie back with it. Couturier pushes it forward, takes the puck behind the net. The shot scores! Top Shelf Cookie is your U.S. Regional Champion!
Dude, love you. Good game, man. I'm so happy for you. You're a beast, dude. You're so good. Good job, Cookie.
So Top Shelf Cookie wins the U.S. Regional, guys, in dramatic fashion. Had to come from behind, as you put it out, Ardo. And then in the overtime, it's a $5,000 winner.
Absolutely. So he takes the $5,000. He's guaranteed a spot in the Final Four in Las Vegas. He did it in dramatic fashion. The quest continues for Top Shelf Cookie. I mean, my goodness, he has had a fantastic 3 months.
It doesn't get any better than this. Going undefeated on a stage like this, obviously didn't have quite this success last year. He came back looking for revenge, looking for that spot in Las Vegas, and look what he did here today, undefeated.
All right, let's take a look at the 6 that are advancing on to Vegas in the World Championships. Pick your poison. Eki, the European winner, the Canadian winner, Nuclear, and now Top Shelf Cookie, the U.S. winner. They all get to go into the Final Four. What's bigger, are the Final Four or the 5,000?
I mean, the Final Four, I think, ask any of them, and the money is great, but that glory is even better. So Eki is your #1 seed on goal differential. Top Shelf Cookie will take the 2nd seed, and MGX Nuclear is your 3rd seed.
Let's head over to Carly, who is standing by in the Honda Road to the Finals area with the winner, Top Shelf Cookie.
That is right. I'm here with your U.S. Regional Champion, Top Shelf Cookie. We already knew you were going to Vegas, but this time you're going as a champion. How does it feel?
It's a blessing to be here to begin with, and to finally come on top and be the best in the U.S. is a wonderful feeling and something I would have never imagined.
Not only that, but you beat out the 2018 U.S. Regional Champion. I mean, that must make the victory that much sweeter.
Oh yeah, and me and John have played a bunch of games. We're very good friends outside of the virtual rink, and so to play him, it was that was a great time. But to beat him, it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very good feeling.
So it seems like that missed trip to Mexico with the family was worth it.
It's easy to say now. Yeah, I'm very glad I made the right decision.
Well, congratulations again. See you in Vegas, guys. Back to you.
That does it for the 2019 U.S. Regional Finals. Congratulations to Top Shelf Cookie and John Wayne. For Arda Ocal and Nasher, I'm Todd Harris. We'll see you next from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Let's go, baby!